Good afternoon, everyone. You are very welcome to our webinar today, where we hope to be able to provide you with some information on our Level 3 construction courses at South West College. I'll begin this afternoon just by introducing the presenting team. My name is Danielle McKelvey. I am the Deputy Head of School for the Natural and Built Environment, where the construction courses lie. And then we also have Rob Graham, who is the course coordinator in our Omagh campus, and Yvonne O'Donnell, who is the course coordinator in our Dungannon campus. So we welcome questions from you this afternoon. If you look for the little symbol with the question mark and just click on it, it'll give you the opportunity to ask a question in our chat facility. And hopefully we'll be able to answer questions throughout the webinar, or if not, we will try to address everything at the end. So hopefully you have joined us this afternoon because you're interested in an industry that operates on a local, national and international level. If you look around you, most of what you see around you has been built by a team within the construction industry. And it is one of the very few industries that is able to produce goods that increase in value over time. The construction industry includes a wide variety of different types of projects, from small domestic projects, maybe like an extension to a dwelling costing a few £1,000s, right up to multi-million-pound projects that take years to complete, maybe bridges that are a few miles long or structures that extend up into the sky. And it's an incredibly valuable industry. Just to give you an idea, that the current UK spend on construction is in the region of £110 billion. So it's an incredibly important industry in terms of the national economy. So just to give you an idea of some of the career opportunities that exist within the industry, and students in the past who have completed our Level 3 construction programs have gone on to become civil engineers, construction engineers, quantity surveyors, building services engineers, architects, building control officers, health and safety officers, CAD technicians, and that's just to name but a few. So all of the courses that we offer in construction at South West College will provide a firm foundation for you to progress to many of these careers and also others. So before I hand over to some of the other presenters, I just wanted to give you a brief overview of the range of courses that we offer within the School of the Natural and Built Environment. And these range from Level 1 and Level 2 NVQ qualifications in a range of construction trades to the Level 3 qualification that we're going to give you some more information about this afternoon. And on successful completion of the Level 3 programme, we then offer a range of higher education programmes, and these include foundation degrees and higher level apprenticeships in civil engineering, construction engineering, building services engineering, and then also hopefully transport and supply chain management, which we're hoping to have available from this September. We can then also offer a progression opportunity to complete your BSc Honours top-up degree, and currently we offer one in construction engineering and management, and we intend to offer 2 more from September in building services and in transport. And so the opportunity really exists for you to begin a Level 3 programme with us in September, and then leave South West College in a few years' time, having completed your honours degree here. So I'm just going to hand over to Rob Graham now, who will give you some more information about the excellent opportunities that exist if you were to become a student at South West College.
Thank you very much, Danielle. My name's Rob Graham and I'm the Level 3 coordinator on the Omagh campus, and I'm going to give you a brief insight into why you should choose South West College. So basically, first and foremost, we have an excellent quality of teaching and learning through classroom opportunities and through our virtual classrooms. Examples being virtual days and virtual weeks in the past, and over the past 3 months we have continued to teach virtually to all our learners. We have an excellent teaching team with industrial experience and a range of qualifications. So on our teaching team we have quantity surveyors, civil engineers, construction engineers, architects, and some of us are trained to doctorate level. We have established links with local employers and industry, and industry links are key to our new Level 3 framework that we're rolling out this year. So it's going to be pivotal to involve employers for example, site visits and guest talks. We have some state-of-the-art equipment and resources that are used in the industry, such as surveying equipment, excellent materials labs, and a very well-stocked learning resource centre. And examples of that are £20,000 of equipment was procured for the 2019-2020 teaching year. So students will be able to avail of that there, and it's industry standard equipment. You'll have the opportunity to meet new people in a diverse, more independent learning environment. So it's more relaxed than your typical school atmosphere that you'll be coming from, and you'll get to meet some great new people who are interested in the construction industry. Our courses are designed to provide students with the skills required to meet the needs of employers and industry. And as part of the framework that I mentioned earlier, we are trying to upskill you so that you're going to be very beneficial to the construction industry and to start you off on a long career. We have excellent work placement opportunities and project-based learning, which will be incorporated in as core components of the construction courses. And as part of that there, we will have a career ready opportunity, a career ready scheme, which will give you summer placement opportunities between year 1 and 2, and you will receive support from our curriculum support officer with that as well. We have quite flexible timetables, which allows you more time to do part-time jobs, sports, hobbies, and any other interests that you might have. We have more great reasons to study at SWC. We have excellent pastoral support, so we ensure that the students are engaging, we ensure that we support you, that you're guided to any finance information that might be beneficial to you, and that will all be outlined to you through a thorough induction to our services at the start of the year. We have very supportive staff and have an open door policy, so any issues or any uncertainties regarding the course, you can come and ask us at any time, and we're more than happy to help you out. We have some very good extracurricular activities such as Level 2 City and Guilds AutoCAD, MIG welding and employability skills, and they're just embedded within your course to give you other opportunities that will help you in the industry, and their industry level courses as well. So employers will be very happy to see you coming into their work with those. We have competitions such as the Northern Ireland, UK and World Skill Build competitions. Access to our innovation centres. We have our CREST Centre in Enniskillen, our Idea Centre in Oma, and our InnoTech Centre in Dungannon. Very strong community links and a social enterprise ethos is embedded into the courses that we have. You may be entitled to a travel pass that you can apply for at the start of the year. The Education and Maintenance Allowance, which some of you may be familiar as EMA, and or free school meals, subject to eligibility and as some are means tested. We have no uniform, but you may require PPE as practical activities are included in our course, such as going outside and surveying the natural environment, and looking at the materials and batching of concrete and things like that there, which are key to our construction principles units. As Danielle mentioned previously, we have multiple progression opportunities and pathways to meet the needs of all students, including progression to full-time higher education and higher level apprenticeship opportunities. We have international opportunities as well, including Erasmus placements. So in the past, we have had students take on short placement opportunities in Vilnius in Lithuania and in Berlin as well. As mentioned previously, we have a very good track record in delivering online, and we have a wide range of resources to ensure that you will be able to avail of those from home if need be. For those of you that have outside sports and hobbies, we have a significant amount of clubs and societies, including the Gaming Club, esports, LGBTQ+, and Christian societies. We have had very successful sports academy teams, including Gaelic football, soccer, and futsal, and more sports are always welcome. So any suggestions we're open to, and hopefully we can facilitate that through our student services. We have 2 All-Ireland winning teams. The men's Gaelic football team won the HE Championship final, while the men's soccer team won the Rustler College and University Football League Division 3 title. So you can continue to have your hobbies and interests in sports alongside your studies with Southwest College. We have excellent pastoral and financial support offered through our Student Services Department. As mentioned before, we have a very open door policy, so any questions or queries you can come to lecturers or coordinators, but we also offer free confidential counselling services provided by Inspire students. We have access to our Inspire Students Digital Support Hub, and we have our Student Services Department, which will always have an open ear and can assist you at any time during your studies. I'd now like to pass you on to my colleague Yvonne O'Donnell to give a brief outline of the courses.
Thank you, Rob. Hello everybody, good afternoon. I'm Yvonne O'Donnell and I am the coordinator of the Level 3 programs at the Dungannon campus, and I also teach on several of the modules there at Level 3 as well. So I'm just going to give you a brief outline of the programs that you might be interested in. Starting off with the National Extended Diploma Level 3 in the Construction and the Built Environment, and also in Civil Engineering. Both of those qualifications are equivalent to 3 A-levels, and there's a lot of commonality between them. Some modules overlap. So you might find that you share some classes with civil engineering or construction students, and then there are some other modules where you may not be in the same class. So those are both delivered full-time at Dungannon, Omagh and in Enniskillen. We also deliver the BTEC Level 3 National Foundation Diploma in Construction and the Built Environment, and that's delivered part-time over 2 years in Dungannon, Enniskillen and Omagh. So that national, the foundation diploma is equivalent to 1.5 A-levels. So, and then the final programme that's listed there is the Level 3 National Diploma in Civil Engineering. That is also delivered over part-time over 2 years, and that national diploma is equivalent to 2 A-levels. Okay, so moving on now to the next slide, I'll give you a little bit more detail about the full-time programs. So we're looking here at the BTEC Level 3 National Extended Diploma in Construction and the Built Environment, and also the same qualification in Civil Engineering. Okay, those 2 programs are delivered in all the campuses are in Dungannon, Omagh and in Enniskillen, and they're equivalent to 3 A-levels. So they'll give you the knowledge and the skills and the ability and the understanding to move on and to progress to higher education in construction and the built environment in that vocational area. We look at your profile when you're coming in, and we'll have a look at your GCSEs. And if anybody has fallen back a little bit, maybe in their GCSEs, and if they haven't achieved their GCSE maths or English language or ICT, we offer you those essential skills to support your portfolio. So when you're leaving, you won't just have your your extended diploma, you'll also have a good, strong portfolio of GCSEs that will help you take the next step. So the extended diploma is delivered full-time over 2 years, and you'll normally be in class 3 to 4 days a week. That depends really on if you need any essential skills. If you need essential skills, you'll obviously have a heavier timetable than if you don't need essential skills. But we do try to timetable you that you're in not any more than 4 days, so you will have a day that you can maybe work sometimes in the industry as well at the same time. The programme is assessed mainly by internal assignment, and then there are also some externally assessed units. Okay, so the majority of the units will be assessed by work that you carry out in the college and at home, and that's assessed by your teachers. But some of the work that you do will be sent off to be assessed externally. We organise a 2-week work placement for all students in the industry, and we try, where possible, to find a work placement that you're interested in. So some of our students would have gone into a design office, some would have gone out on site, some in civil engineering, some in building. And many students already have contacts in the industry and are happy to organise their own work placement. And if you don't have those contacts, then we'll help you find appropriate work placements. Going back then to the actual structure of the programme, there's a wide range of units that really cover all the different areas of construction and civil engineering. 3 of the units are double weighted, really heavy, much heavier units, and those are construction principles, construction design, and tendering and estimating. Those 3 units are mandatory and they're all externally assessed. So you'll sit either a class test or produce some project work, depending on which unit you're being assessed. But that work will all be sent off and be assessed independently by an external assessor. And in addition to that, you will study 3 further single-weighted units. For example, health and safety, surveying, building regulations, graphical detailing. The list goes on. And if you would like to see more detail on those full-time programs, you can go into the pearson.com website and just Google, do a search in there for National Extended Diploma in Civil Engineering or in Construction in the Built Environment, and you will see more detail if you need it there. But hopefully that has given you a good overview of the full-time programme, and we'll move on now and have a quick look at the part-time programmes. The part-time programmes that we offer are the BTEC Level 3 National Foundation Diploma in Construction and the Built Environment. It is delivered on a part-time basis over 2 years, so you would only be in 1 day a week for the 2 years, from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon until around 8 o'clock in the evening. That programme is equivalent to 1.5 A-levels, and it is delivered, it'll be offered in Dungannon, in Enniskillen and in Omagh. And we will also be offering the BTEC Level 3 National Diploma in Civil Engineering, and that will also be delivered part-time over 2 years. This is a heavier programme than the National Foundation Diploma. You'll be in 1 day a week from 9 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, because you'll be doing additional modules there, and that programme is equivalent to 2 A-levels, and it is offered in Dungannon only. Okay, so in terms of programme enhancement, the delivery isn't just all in the classroom. We do try and have some practical aspects to the programme and bring you out onto site and just really enhance the programme by other activities. So we organise site visits regularly so that you can really put some practical aspect to the academic work you're doing in college. We bring in guest speakers on a fairly regular basis, and they'll bring some specialised information in to give you, a look into something else that will maybe inspire you for your future. We offer lots of cross-campus events and activities, so we do get together with the other campuses and bring all the students together for different activities and site visits and so on. And as Rob mentioned earlier, we do have some international opportunities, and we have in the past and intend to continue to offer opportunities to students on an international basis. So what I'm going to do now is just introduce this guy, George Clark. I'm sure many of you will know him. He is going to, we'll just play a quick video of George Clark. He was the very well-known presenter of Amazing Spaces, and he himself started his career with a BTEC qualification. So have a look at this guy, and hopefully you'll find this interesting.
I mean, for me, my BTEC was genuinely the foundation stone, really, of everything else that happened afterwards. So to finish school at 16 and go into employment, I did it part-time, and go to college 1 day a week and do my BTEC was just brilliant. It taught me so much about everything to do with construction, to be honest with you. And if it wasn't for that, there's no way on earth I'd be where I am today.
Okay, thank you very much, Yvonne. So hopefully we have provided you with a lot of information about our courses this afternoon. If you would like to apply for a Level 3 programme, you can do this now through the college website. So just go to www.swc.ac.uk and you'll see the apply option on the top right-hand corner of the college homepage. Our full-time courses are available at the moment, and then if you'd like to apply for any of our part-time courses, they should be available from next week on. So the team are happy now to take any questions that you have for any of us about any of our courses, and we'll stay online for the next wee while. I'd like to thank everybody for joining our webinar this afternoon, and we all look forward to meeting you in September. Thank you.